the book of Ezekiel, chapter 24, and verse 26. Then the word of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, that said the Lord God Yahweh Shema Shai, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, said the Lord God Yahweh Shema Shai. All praises to Yahweh, Hashem Shai, Maharakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen. Beginning of 144,000. Preacher, teaching, and prophet, Shalom. Right. So these prophecies are no longer being prolonged. Yahweh Shema Shai warned you. Now they're here. Now, you got this video.
The ratepayer protection.
Going to the ratepayer protection plan, which I saw part of this video a couple of days ago, but I didn't catch the entire sit down, the entire coverage, because it was live and I caught it like more than halfway through. But it says, watch, you can't fight it, right? This is what Trump said. Quote, you can't fight it, end quote. Trump tells Americans about data centers moving into their communities. You can't fight it, right? Why? Because it's prophecy. Why? Because this beast system, this digital system, and the mark of the beast is here. All right? They're setting up the data centers so they can unleash it. So you can't stop it. All right? So that means what? People are fighting against it, right? Is that Job 5 that has the hands of the wicked? My fault. I think it's 18. I really think it's the 18th chapter. Okay, through all the hell, let's mouth shot. Job chapter 20 and 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, and the fullness of whose sufficiency, at the height of whose empire, Esau's, he, Esau, shall be in straits, difficulties. Why? Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. The word wicked means the laborers. Matter of fact, let's show you real quick, which we always get it. Job 18:20. I'm sorry, Job 20:22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And the wicked will be the laborers. Right? The people, the working class. Wicked, amal, laborer, sufferer. You see? Laborer, workman, toiling. You see? The workman, laborer, that is misery. That is a misery, sorrowful. See? So the working class. Hey, all in all, the people are against it. Why? Because it's interrupting their communities, their farming, their ranching, sucking up water and resources, making loud noises. It's killing animals, plants, causing utility bills to rise. Hey, they're taking people's property so they can build. You see? So people are fighting against it. All right? People protesting against it. You see videos of people, coming up against the AI data centers. Comic boards, they're coming up against the AI data centers. They're coming up against the Trump administration. All right? They're coming up against this AI center, this AI data centers, and this technology as a whole. The flock cameras, all of that. It says when he is about to fill his belly, God Yahweh shall cast upon him. I'm sorry, God Yahweh shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him. Upon who? Upon Esau. And he shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So Esau, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh was about to send Yahweh Shai to bust up Esau's plans. All right? And when his belly is about to be full, that's when he's going into the height of his empire. And that's when this mark of the beast, this whole system is going to be in action, man. All right? Then he's going to be destroyed. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. That's the nuclear missiles. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yet the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. Upon who? Esau, his kingdom. All right? These Edomites, America, all darkness shall be hid in the secret places, and fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Y'all, we break that down all the time. Heaven going to the internet is exposing him. All the things that he's done, and all the truth coming out concerning everything that he has done and is doing. All right? They tell you these things are for your benefit, but hey, it's actually for your harm. Okay? It's actually for your detriment. And the earth shall rise up against him. Hey, the elements, hey, catastrophic events, the animals, people. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. See, so Yahweh Shema Shah going to destroy Esau's empire, man, his blessing. This is the portion of a wicked man from God Yahweh, and the heritage appointed unto him by God Yahweh. You see? So, hey, these things, you cannot stop prophecy, man. All right? And let's get Revelation 15, Revelation 13 and 15. This is what they're doing, setting everything up so this can be in place. The MOTB. Revelation 13:15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So once they get everything set up, right, they're going to issue forth this mark of the beast, man, the RFID chip that's going to be on either hand or in your forehead, right? And you won't be able to function unless you have it. So Trump always talking about they leading China, they're beating China. No. China is ahead of y'all, man. And you know it. That's just pride talk. That's why Yahweh Shema Shai said, hey, Asia is partaker of Babylon, and she shall be judged with her. All right, going to the height of Esau's pride and Moab. And we get that all the time in 2 Edges 15. Here is wisdom to him that has understanding, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603.6. And that's his beast system, this digital system, man. All right, spearheaded by the MOTB. So, hey, you cannot stop prophecy, man. All right, so you people want to fight against it. Hey, you literally fulfilling prophecy. All right, you fighting against it, but you see, you can't. It's nothing you can do. You just fulfilling your role in prophecy. Like Trump said, quote, you can't fight it, end quote. Trump tells Americans about data centers moving into their communities, and this is why. And we just read to you why. So, hey, you're ready for more discomfort, to lose out, the removing of property, more and more loss concerning resources, water resources, high bills. You see? But we can let Trump speak the 2 videos. First one 44 seconds. The next one is 5 minutes and 18. Hey, y'all know what it is. Privacy plan out. Stay put up in there. How about you?
The ratepayer protection plan to me is very.
So let's turn that thing to the side. Remember, hey, it's all painted to you as good, man. All right, but it's for your detriment, man.
The ratepayer protection plan to me is very important because you have to convince your community how great these things. You can't fight it. You have to go with it. And you're going to have all that protection, and we're giving you automatic protection. But you're going to make a tremendous amount of money. You're going to reduce taxes, and you're going to have something that if you don't have it, everybody else wants it. So these are the smartest people. Most of you in this room, we have a couple probably on the other side of things. They disagree, but I don't know how they can disagree. Your community and your state's going to become rich, and there's very little disruption. And again, if you don't take all that money, somebody else is going to take it. You might as well do it yourself.
So you heard him. You just got to deal with it. You can't fight it.
An elegant touch for an everyday meal. Vanity Fair napkins. Elevate every day.
Listen to the heartbeat of America. Chevy SUVs are made with everything.
Thank you very much.
The rates are going to go down. Well, you heard part of what he said in the video. But, I like to get all the context. So let's play this.
I heard about this group, and they said, could you come over and run over and say a few things? And I said, absolutely, I will. And they gave me the lowest seat I've ever sat in. And they said that. They do that on purpose. I don't think it was Chris that did it. I'm just trying to compare. Chris wouldn't do that, but it happens. It's really an honor to be with you, tremendous people, and it's a really important subject, so I wanted to be here. I'll say a few words, and then I'll head out, and you'll handle it, and it's something you're very familiar with. But the people in the room are real doers, real amazing. It's an amazing group. We're here today to continue the incredible progress we're making in communities nationwide to ensure that as new data centers go up, and they're going up all over, electricity bills for American families will actually come down. You're going to be building your own data centers, and you're going to building your own electric plants. You're essentially becoming a utility, like Con Edison in New York, but maybe at a level that nobody's ever seen before, because we've seen some of the plants that they're building are absolutely incredible. They're absolutely incredible. They're electric plants, electric manufacturing plants. It's hard to believe, but you need double the electricity that we have right now, maybe even more than that, to really fulfill what you want to do. We're leading China by a lot, and using our old grid would not have worked. And I came up with the idea that, build your own plant. This way nobody can complain. You won't call me and say what a terrible job I'm doing, because we have a 200-year-old grid that's not the best in the world. You look at some places, you take a look at California, you have brownouts and blackouts every weekend. The last thing they're going to be able to do is supply electric at numbers. Nobody's ever explained to me why it's so much electricity.
Now you see the point and the purpose of these 15-minute cities. Because even what they're building with these AI data centers, they can't power every single home in all 50 states, man. It's impossible. All right, it's impossible. So now you see the purpose of the 15-minute cities. Now, when he's talking about it's going to lower your taxes and this, that, and the third, well, shit, with this new big system, you going to own nothing and be happy. But what taxes you going to have? They don't want you to have vehicles. They getting it so, hey, they want to price you out. You can't afford gas vehicles. Now oil going through the roof. Now they want you to buy electric vehicles. Can't afford them. See, these 15-minute cities, everything's going to be in a 15-minute reach by way of public transit or walking. See? So you see the point of these flock cameras, this digital system, this track and trace system, and the MOTB. So it can keep track of all of that. Like he said, hey, this grid is too old. As we've been telling you through the spirit and probably how about Shema was shot. beginning with the elders apostles of the great millstone, they got to collapse the grid. The Great Reset, they got to collapse the grid. It's not strong. And all they've been talking about lately, for years, but no doubt lately, is cyber attacks, grid going down, lockdown, power down, grid up. That joint, I forget his name. He had a whole little video on that joint. And most brothers did lessons on it. So you see, this is what they're setting up. You see? So you were told, again, begin with the elders and apostles of the great millstone.
Why you need so much, nor did I care that much, to be honest with you. All I know is you need more than double what we produce right now. Think of it. So we produce tremendous amounts of electricity for every business, and this industry needs more than double that amount. So we're letting you build your own with the Trump administration's Ratepayer Protection Plan. The American innovators and consumers thrive to win together because we're insisting that AI data centers and big tech companies pay their own way. And that's what they're doing. And they're happy to do it because this way they're going to be able to function and function brilliantly. They're going to have a lot of electricity left over, and they'll put that into the grid. So we'll actually end up with more electricity. The rates are going to go down. As president, I've always said that America's goal must be to dominate the future, and that includes being the #1 superpower in artificial intelligence. So important. And this is, I think, bigger than frankly, I think it's bigger than the internet. It's bigger than anything anyone's seen thus far. Maybe someday there'll be something bigger than this, probably will. But I think up until this point, AI is probably the biggest thing anybody's ever seen. And whoever wins that race is probably going to win, period. And again, we're leading China, and we want to keep it that way. President Xi's coming over on September 24th, and we talked about it when I was over in Beijing, and we'll be talking about it again. But he was very impressed with the job we've done because ordinarily, they don't have any problem with electric. They build a lot of electric. They don't do environmental impact statements. They just say, you want electric, we'll build it. They don't use too many windmills. They make the windmills, but they don't use them. They do it the old-fashioned way in many ways. The United States never settles for second, and we don't under this administration. I can tell you that. You see that because we have the hottest country right now anywhere in the world. We live by the motto, America First. That's what's made us very strong, and we're leading China and all other countries by a lot in AI and just about every other category, including crypto. We want to stay in front in crypto. They'd love to take that over. So many other things they'd like to take over. They're highly competitive, if you haven't noticed. But thanks in part to this incredible technology boom, investments are pouring into the United States from all over the world. $19.2 trillion, creating hundreds of thousands of jobs. So think of it, $19.2 trillion in 12 months. Okay, and the previous administration had less than $1 trillion in 4 years. I would say that's an improvement. Do I get credit for it? No.
Y'all seen that money in the world? If they are pulling in that money, it ain't coming to us. You see? They not building jobs for us. They're building AI data centers, replacing people with robots. They're setting up the system, y'all. They funding this war. They just got approved, if I'm not mistaken, for $1.7 trillion. In fact, $1.5 trillion to fund the war. Pete Hegseth was begging like a little sissy. I mean, y'all can keep holding on to the system you want to. That's why those MAGA supporters are no longer, most of them are no longer supporting Trump, man. And at the meetings and rallies, they paying people to show up, man. Finish. Done. I mean, you can believe the lies. He speak all you want to. That's on you.
No credit. Think of that. It's a 19.2 in 12 months versus less than 1 in 4 years. It's hard to believe, right? But that's the way it is. No credit, but we just keep chugging along. But as I say, I get no credit for anything, and then I look around the Oval Office. I said, oh, but we're in the Oval Office. So I guess we do get credit.
Ready to learn more about Entivio today? Talk to your healthcare provider and visit Entivio.com. With Entivio, you may be able to pay as little as $0 per dose. Plus, our team can help connect you with additional support programs. Entivio.
Whatever that is. Check this out. Check out, I believe it's this video, the comment board. Had to thumb this up. Thumbs this thing up. Hasn't he told us that gas and diesel prices will go down? In other words, they call him a lie. The thing about this president is he only lies on days that end in Y. That's every day. Oh boy. It says, sounds like when they told us that once the casino was in the area that we wouldn't pay taxes locally, and it never happened. That was about 20 years ago now. Let's see how this goes. So you see, people see. It says, quote, starting on day one of my new administration, we will end inflation and we will make America affordable again, end quote. Right, Trump said that. So everybody is calling his hypocrisy, man. His lies. He got the most expensive utility rates in America. We got the most expensive utility rates in America. PG&E, public gas and electric, is robbing their customers blind. PG&E got the people here right where they want us. There is no other option to pick from. PG&E is working with the CPUC to hurt the people here. Basically, they are working together with screwworms, CPUC, PG&E, to steal from people here. Trump, we are pleading to you to get this fraud under control. So this is a person to see what's going on, but they don't know what's going on because they're begging Trump to get it under control. But hey, he's a part of the system, man. The cruel Lord. It says still far behind what China has already accomplished. Facts. Bahaha laugh. And I have a bridge to sell you. Please, the Epstein files now. So people still haven't forgot about that. This individual right here, don't believe him. Remember when the computer was as big as a warehouse in the 60s? Yep. Well, I remember how it was in the 80s and 90s. These data centers will be the same. He's full of SHIT. China is in the lead with AI. Who believes it? So, man, all the comments like that. It says, heard that one before. So, hey, man, hey, prophecy playing out, man. You can't stop it. Hey, we almost up out of here, man. So soon, hey, everything is going to collapse. Grid, all of that, man. Things are just going to get worse, man. They're going to implement this new system. Then MOTB can be here, man. Say prayer for me, how much y'all going.